This is Chris McKaylee with a video podcast on Assembly members' decorum and privileges. They're speaking on the floor of the State Assembly. So the Assembly rules in Section 7, which is titled Members' Decorum and Privileges. The first rule applicable is Assembly Rule 108 that's titled Order in Speaking to Questions. And Assembly Rule 108 provides that when a member desires to address the assembly, that the member is required to rise from the member seat and respectfully address the presiding officer as Mr. Speaker or Madam Speaker. When that assembly member is recognized by the presiding officer, then the member may speak, confining the member's remarks to the question that's under consideration, such as the legislative measure. When two or more members rise at the same time, the speaker designates which member is entitled to the floor first. In addition, a member may not speak more than once during the consideration of any one question on the same day and at the same stage of the proceedings, except that the author of a bill or resolution or the maker of a motion or of a question has the right to both open and close the debate. In addition, under Assembly Rule 108, a member of the assembly may not be allowed to speak more than 5 minutes to open the debate and no more than 5 minutes to close the debate on any question, including amendments. Moreover, no assembly member other than the author or the mover of the question may be allowed to speak more than 5 minutes total. A speaker may not yield to any other member any time which the member is entitled to speak on a matter. Then there's Assembly Rule 108.1 that deals with the rules of decorum. And Assembly Rule 108.1 states that members of the assembly shall conduct themselves in accordance with the rules of decorum that are specified in sections 120 to 126 of Mason's Manual of Legislative Procedure. In addition, Assembly Rule 108.1 provides that the Assembly Committee on Rules may adopt additional rules of decorum by a majority vote of the members of that committee. Then there's Assembly Rule 109 dealing with motions. And AR 109 states that when a member of the assembly desires to make a motion, that the member has to first obtain recognition as provided in Rule 108 that we just covered. Upon being recognized, that member shall open by stating the member's motion, and in any other case may not speak to the merits of the motion at that time, but shall confine the member's remarks to those necessary to explain the motion. And if the motion is in order and is seconded, then it shall be stated to the assembly by the speaker or the presiding officer. If the motion is debated, then the member who made it is entitled to recognition to open the debate on the motion and to close it as well.